Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today I want to let you in on a secret about trading. So this is something every profitable trader did in order for them to be consistently profitable and successful in the market. If you are not doing this, you are setting yourself up for failure. So you need to do this. And that is simply gathering data about your trading. So once you are able to gather data about your trading, you are going to build an edge. You are going to be confident about your trading, whether the market is going in your favor or not. Because you have the data, you are going to be confident that in the long run, you are going to be profitable. And I'm here today to let you in on how you can do this. One way of gathering data is by backtesting, and that is what we are going to be doing today. So I was able to create something for everyone to use in order for them to make backtesting easy. In order for you to backtest, you need some tools. Number one thing you need is TradingView, okay? And you need display back button, okay? That's one thing you need. Another thing you need is a jotter where you can journal your trades, journal your backtests. And one way to do that is by journaling from a spreadsheet or maybe Notion or the traditional way of using a notepad to journal. So you can do that. But one way that I usually backtest is through this. Okay. And I'm going to be showing you this because I created it just for me to learn how to backtest with this. So the first thing you need to do when you want to backtest is when you want to backtest with this tool that I created is you come to this place here and then I'm just going to describe it for you guys. So in case you need this tool here, it's going to be free for, let's say, the first 10 to 20 people who request for it. I'm going to be giving it for free. Okay, it's not for sale, but I'm just going to give it out for those people to use. The first 10 people that ask for it, I'm going to give it to them. Okay, and then we can see from there how the request is, then we'll know if we'll give it to more people. This wasn't easy to create. It took time for me to create this, and I'm gonna be giving it out to 10 people for free. Okay, so if you need it, all you just need to do is like the video, comment, and guys, help the channel grow by subscribing. Okay, so the here on this cell is the dashboard. All this is the dashboard. You don't need to touch this. The only part you need to touch is this place by putting the amount you are trading. So if you're trading a 20K account, you can just put it that I'm trading a 20K account and it's automatically going to adjust, okay, and it's going to change at this area here. Let me make it a little bit big so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at 100K. So let me leave it at 100K. So you see it automatically adjusts and is also going to automatically adjust in this place to 100K. Okay, so I don't want this video to be very long, so I'm going to speed it up and then let you guys in on everything I'm going to be doing. Okay, so sorry, I'm having code just in case I'm having code. So um, the first place we have here is the dates. So you need to put in the date of the trade. So it's going to help you know which day is the best day to trade. Okay. So you can use that to get which day is the best day to trade. If it's on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay. And then here is the currency pair. If you trade one pair, you can just go ahead and auto fill the pair. And here we have the sessions, London, New York, Tokyo, or Sydney. So any of them, just put it in there. And then here we have um the reason for the trade or the strategy. You just need to put that in there, okay? Find a way to make it a little bit small and put it in there. You always need a reason for the trade. the strategy. Sometimes one to three reasons for that trade, and then the strategy. Okay, the entry time is something very important. What time did you enter? Did you enter around 8 p.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m.? So you're just gonna put it in there. And then another thing is the trading size. Okay, you put it in there. But since we are back testing with TradingView, we might not be able to put the size in there. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. So, but just know, since you're trading with TradingView, you might not be able to know the size. Okay. And another thing is the stop loss. Yeah, you can calculate this and the take profit, and you just put it in there. Okay. Another thing you will need to put in there is the risks. So when I'm trading, I always risk the same amount in percentage, which is on 5%. So you need to put it in there also. Okay. And then we have the risks. Okay, 1:3, that is my minimum. Okay, I search for a 1:3. I don't really search for more because most times when I do that, I might end up losing the trade. So I search for 1:3. Once I get my 1:3, I take most of the trade out or I close it completely. And then you can put it if it was a long or a short, so you can test the data. Like how many losses do I have when I trade longs and when I trade shorts? If you don't like using long and short, it's very easy. You can just change it to buy and sell. And then we have our win and our lose. You can just put it in there. And then the duration of the trade is something very important that you need to journal. Okay, people don't journal this because if you're backtesting, it's just easy to click on the play button and it moves very fast, and then you just see within few seconds you know if you win or you lose. But you need to calculate the duration, like how long am I going to wait for my trades to hit, because that's one thing you don't build when you do backtesting. You don't build patience when you do your backtesting. One aspect you don't touch is patience, and you need to always know the duration of your trade so you know how long you need to wait. Because in the real market, you might just wait 5 minutes, 30 minutes, and you might be like, this trade is still going on. It's taking too long because you did not build that patience during back testing. Okay, that's why you need to journal the duration of your trade so you know how long you need to wait for your trade before you start thinking of closing them or leaving them all through the night or whatever it is for you. Okay, and here is your after trade review. You just say how you feel, what made you wait, what made you lose the trade? What made you win the trade? How your confidence level was, your patience, how it was. You can just journal that there. And whatever you got, was it a win? If it was a $2,000 win, you put it in there. If it was a $1,000 win, you put it in there. If it was a negative, you put it in there with the negative sign, just like this one. You put it with the negative sign. So it is gonna help you um, adjust your P&L here. Okay. So whatever you put in there is going to help you adjust the P&L. So that is how this works. I don't want to really take much of your time. In case you need it, you know what to do. Just like, share, comment, and guys, share this video and then subscribe in order to help us grow. Okay. So I'm going to be seeing you guys in the next video where I backtest and I show you how I use my rules to backtest and follow up with a strategy. So like this video so you'll be part of the next video. All right. Thank you guys. Bye.